talks about, your travels and your wedding and how you made it accommodating because it's an important part of your life was the MS community. So, so you guys are still active in the National Multiple Sclerosis Society in your area?
Absolutely.
Is a portion of your book going to the society?
Yes.
Yeah, a portion of the proceeds goes to the National MS Society, and also Camp Courageous is a camp back where I grew up in Monticello, Iowa, that is there for people with disabilities as well as respite care for their caregivers.
That's wonderful. That's amazing. You guys tell so many stories in the book. Jennifer, I wanted to talk about your stubbornness because so many people with MS can relate with the stubbornness and not giving up, things that we're used to do because we feel like we're giving in. It was about your cat and your cat's pee.
Dan and I have a cat, and I had never had one before, and he kind of came with the house when Dan and I, after meeting, started dating and ended up getting married, and we got a cat. And as silly as it sounds, when he uses his litter box, I want to clean that up. And everyone, most people just say, oh, thank goodness someone else cleaned it up for you. But that's my cat. That's part of my cat duties. And so it frustrates me that I can't do it, as silly as it sounds. It's just something that I want to do for myself and for Cooper. And so it'll get frustrating, but to do it, it's that sense of accomplishment. Like, it's silly, just cleaning up a litter box is something that I can still do.
So Dan, you talk about, and there's just so many, when you read the book, you feel like you guys, and it's such a fun read. And you talk about when your diagnosis happened and you called her your mistress. Could you talk about that?
Yeah, I remember when it's like, when you're first diagnosed, you're always, torn with like wanting people to know and wanting to talk about it too much or not enough. And so I just remember I was at a work conference in Chicago with several other coworkers, and it's like just how we're, after the sessions are over, you're out downtown Chicago walking around, and it was just like I really felt like, truly the MS was like my mistress, because it's just stuff that, you don't want to talk about to other people. You shouldn't talk about it, but all in your mind, you're just like, I don't think people understand and realize this is what's happening to me right now. And so that's the best I could describe my MS at that point. It's my mistress, because it's like, you're just forbidden to talk about, but it's like she's there, always there and stuff. And so it really was just I had written that essay just as a way, it really, to a certain extent, the writing became somewhat therapeutic in dealing with the disease. And I think it's just, always wanting to trash talk the disease and stuff, because, it's almost like fatal attraction, because you can't break up with her because she'll do bad things. So you almost learn to live with her.
Keep her quiet.
It's like you do. It's just like you appease the disease, because we're in Chicago. It's just like, I wanted to have another beer. I wanted to do this. I wanted to stand in line. I wanted to do all this fun stuff. But she makes it's the MS fatigue and stuff, and then my feet got worn down. But it's just like I just wanted to keep moving, and so finally, we went back to our hotel room, just me and her, and so it's like, just because she won't leave, but then how do you go forward? So.
I think it's a beautiful